Hi, this is Anil and welcome to the video tutorial for the Learning Lad on C++ programming. So in last couple of tutorials, we have learned about the format flags, which are normally used the streams in C++. So and also, when we set a particular flag to a stream, whenever we use the stream, whether it is output or input, that flags are going to affect the contents of that stream. So what if we want to format the contents of a stream within a larger IO expression? So here at that time what we can do is we can use some functions or the manipulators available from this iomanip header file. There are a lot of manipulators available from this header file. For example, bool alpha, dec, endline, ends, flush, hex, setw, then set fill, etc. There are a lot of manipulators available, and we can use them within an IO expression. So here, without wasting any time, let's get started. So in our previous tutorials we have already used the manipulators. For example, when we were printing something to the screen using the cout, and if we wanted to end the line, we were using endline. So this endline is a manipulator. So here, this endline is a special function, which is not gonna take any parameters, and that's why we are not specifying the parentheses here. Otherwise, if this manipulator is gonna take any parameters, we need to use the parentheses and pass the parameters, and I'm gonna teach you that later in this tutorial. So here, this endline is a manipulator. And the next thing is, let's say we want to print out a number in a hexadecimal format. For that, what we can do is we can use the manipulator hex, which is also not going to take any parameters. That's why we're not using the parentheses here. And then we're just going to pass 100, a value, and let's end this line. So now these manipulators are going to work within this IO expression. So once this expression is finished, when we come to the next line, the manipulators that we're going to use has no effect. So now I'm going to save this, I'm going to build and run this. Now you guys can see we get high, then a new line, then the number 64, which is the hexadecimal form of this 100. And then we have some manipulators which are going to take some values or the parameters. So for example, let's say in the previous tutorial we have used width and fill methods. We have the set fill and the set to w manipulators, which are going to do the same task that the width and fill methods has done in the previous tutorial. So to use them, we need to use set w, the method name, and then the value, let's say 10, and then let's say we're gonna add another manipulator, and let's call it as set fill, and let's say we want to fill it with a character @ symbol, and then let's add a string. For example, Anil. Alright, let's end this line, and now I'm gonna build and run this. You guys can see the same effect as the width and set fill methods has done in the previous tutorial. So once we use these manipulators or the special functions in our program, they has the effect only within this expression. So when we come out of this expression, they have no effect. So just to demonstrate that here, I'm just gonna print out some other text, and let's say Shetty. And now if I build and run this, and this Shetty is printed by using the default parameters. So this is it, guys. This is about a short video tutorial on the manipulators or the special functions available in C++, which are available through this iomanip header file, and we can use them to form the complex or the larger IO expressions. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.